Good morning, guys, and happy Monday. So I'm using another one of my Farmer Defense sleeves, and I have to say I really like them. I didn't really notice how well it was working until yesterday when I went out. I wasn't wearing them, and I was just shopping, but I could feel the heat on my arms, and I was like, wow. I was actually working in the garden all day yesterday. Did not notice that high heat. So anyway, it's cooler this morning, thankfully. So I'm going to try to get some of these zinnias and stuff in the ground. And so let me show you what I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to be putting in some Benares Giant Green Lime. I'm also going to be putting in some Canary Yellow. And I've got Violet Queen, that's for the purple section. Envy is for one green section. Lavender's for the other purple section. And I still have these Sunflower, and I've got those yellow Marigolds. So for right now, I'm gonna deal with these zinnias. And I have some more over there. Those are their Jazzy Blend. I'm going to put those in the middle garden. So I'm not going to set anything up so you can watch me work, just because I want to get this done quickly, and setting up the camera takes time. But the next few days should be cool. So, you know, the plants survived those 90-degree weather. But I'm glad for this little bit of relief for them and for me too. Because let's face it, it's a lot easier for me when the temperature right now is like 64. Perfect gardening weather. So I'm gonna get crack on. Hey everyone, this is Brooke from The Vintage Gardener. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a garden tour. I was trying to hold off and wait till I got everything planted, but I was like, you know something, if I do that, it's gonna be a while, and I really want to mark the changing seasons. So first things first, I'm going to start with the flower hedge because that has come along very well. So I just want to state straight from the get-go, guys, you're seeing the garden in its raw, natural state. I'm still working on stuff. I've got containers everywhere. I have not gotten a chance to do all the weeding. I'm almost finished planting. So once I finish planting, then I can start doing like weeding some other things like the front hedge and that sort of thing. But it does not look like, you know, Victoria Bliss. And if that's what you're expecting, this is probably not the channel you should be watching. Just saying. So I'm going to the edge of the property, and let's start the tour. Okay guys, so this right here is the front hedge. And so as you can see, I'm just waiting for some cars to pass. The front, there are rhododendrons and stuff, and I hope you guys can hear me over all of these cars. The rhododendrons are really not doing too well. I think they're just getting way too much sun. So I'm gonna pull those. I wanna put boxwood there. But the front hedge are Limelight Hydrangeas, and then behind them, diagonal, it's Limelight, I think Quickfire, and then Pinky Winky. So as you can see, they're getting big. They did leaf out quite nicely. Hang on a second, guys. So as you guys can see, the hydrangeas have leafed out nicely. The ones I put in last year are still small. That's fine. I'm going to give them fertilizer sticks because now that they finished leafing out, I'm sure they're going to continue to put on some height, which is really what I'm looking for this year, because I want to have some privacy. The white rhododendron, in case any of you guys are wondering, that's called Chianoidus. So that's my new mailbox because this is the front entrance to the parterre garden. I've got to clean up. Let me see if I can point the camera down. Okay. So as you can see, I got to clean this up. I just realized that I didn't put an edger with the bricks. That's why the gravel and stuff is falling out. So I'm going to change that. Okay. So this side, the limelights are a lot bigger. And as you can see, I got a lot of weeding to do. And these right here are the Crinkle white peonies, but we'll go look at that later. And so down here are the last set of limelights and quickfires and pinky winky. So this takes us right to the edge of my property. So now that I've done that, let's go look at the Promenade Garden. Okay guys, so first thing, you probably might not notice, there is something in the skyline missing. The sycamore tree that was in the backyard is gone. I'm having solar panels installed. That tree was going to be blocking sunlight, so it's gone. I'm not really terribly upset about it because it was a really messy tree, that sort of thing, but it is a big difference. So this is the Promenade Garden. So I call this the Promenade Garden because it's along the driveway, and I tongue-in-cheek say I like to promenade down my garden. Now there's usually not a chair there. The guys taking down the trees put it there so to keep it out of the way. And let's go down this side. So basically whatever I did on one side of this garden, I did on the other side. So I guess we can, it doesn't really matter what side we start on. So let's start on this side because I can see a lot blooming. So as I said before, these right here are Crinkle white peonies. They do have a light fragrance. They are starting to open. This one right here is called Gardenia. This is one of the ones I bought this year, so it's already bloomed. As you can see, there's other peonies down here. They did not bloom this year. I'm not surprised by that. It usually takes them a little bit to get established. My tulips have died, and so now I can start cutting those back. That is a Jubilee Celebration Rose. It's got black spot really bad. I need to get out here with the neem oil and spray. This shrub right here is called a Daphne. It usually goes in the driveway, but they moved it out of the way for today. The white flower right here, that's a verbascum. There's some purple ones too. This is the Shade of Summer mix that I grew from seed. This is one of the ones that I winter sowed in 2021. Let's see, there's an African daisy right there. I see, ooh, you know what? I think they squashed my yarrow. There's a red yarrow right there. There's Echinacea over here. And then, there's a balloon flower. I just planted that. That tree right there, it's going to get taller. That is a Royal Star Magnolia. Okay. This right here is a dahlia. It's called Patches. It came back. I believe this right here is some sort of phlox. This is the Mill on the Floss rose. It's only supposed to be 4 feet tall, but it's decided that in its little heart of heart, it actually wants to be a climber. I'm all about ambition. And let's see, let's look at, that's a Sarah Bernhardt peony right there. And then, I don't even know if you can see it, but there's some chrysanthemum leaves. That's the Emperor of China chrysanthemum. I planted some cornflower right here. And that right there is a peony. That's that white thing. I don't know which one it is though. I'm probably gonna have to get at it from the other side. I believe, let's see. Okay, so that right there is the Caroline Constable peony. It's an intersectional peony. I think the one that's budding right there, I do believe that's Summer Carnival. Actually, let me show you on the other side what that looks like. It's the one that's blooming right here. It is white and red bicolor. Those blooms are kind of spent, but I think you guys can get the general idea. The flower in front of it is Baptisia. I need to give it some water. I do have some Baptisia on this side. This is the Pink Decadence Lemonade. So there's one right there. And then, let's see, there's one right there. I have some Limeaded Hydrangeas, which I have not been impressed with, but they look like they're going to bloom this year. It looks like that's some phlox right there. And let's see, that is some sort of iris. I think it's one of the crystal halo irises. This right here is a salvia. I think it's bicolored mirage. This right here, this is scabiosa. That's the stellata one. There's some more yarrow right there. There are some lupine in here, and there are some zinnias right there. I forgot which ones I planted. That one right there, that plant right there, that's a hibiscus. I don't remember which one. Actually, there's another hibiscus over here as well. That one with the black foliage. And let's see. Okay, there's a pink hibiscus right here, and this one is called Brandy Punch. And let's see. That right there looks like beard's tongue. And that is an aster right there. And I have a lot of echinacea, but I'm not seeing it. There's some hollyhock in the back. And let's see. This is another hibiscus. And I see some tiny peonies. And like I said, basically the other side, what I did on one side, I did on the other. So that's kind of it. This right here is my vegetable garden. I got to weed whack this baby down. It's looking kind of bad, but you know, I'll get to it. So guys, this right here is my Boxwood Hedge. I planted this in 2020. It was really tiny. It's actually put on a ridiculous amount of growth, which I do appreciate. So this is the red section. And going down into the pink section, this is one of the, that is the Kirigami Columbine, which is being overtaken by a weed. I planted some seedlings. There's some Beaujolais bonnet scabiosa. There's some zinnias. That's the Arctic rose foxglove. That's a dianthus I got from the flower show last year. It was one of the member giveaways. Actually, you know what? Let me go around to the inside of the garden. Yeah, that's Coral Sunset Coleus. Let's see. That is GM. It's called Mai Tai. That's a yarrow. I think this is the Coral Charm Peony. Back there, that is the Alchemist Rose. And, ooh, I see this like ferny thing taking over. That's a weed. Got to pull that. Now we're going to go to the yellow section. Okay, so first off, that's a Bartazella Peony. That is verbascum. Not sure which one. That's a heuchera. I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to have to look it up. I planted some marigolds. They're the Mission marigolds. So that's a heirloom type. That's going to get 3 feet tall. This right here is Coronation Gold Yarrow, which is bigger than it said it was going to get on the tag. That rose in the back, that is Graham Thomas. That is a yellow hollyhock. This is the Bartazella Peony, and I'm pretty sure there's a bud somewhere on here. That is Gallery Yellow Lupine. This is the other Coronation Gold Yarrow. We got a rainstorm, so that's why it's kind of flattened out like that. This is the Bartazella Peony, which is opening, and I think that is absolutely lovely. Yeah. So now we're going into the second yellow section. So this is the caramel heuchera, and then it's like a big caramel heuchera because it's bigger. the leaves are bigger. Got some hollyhock right here. It's another Graham Thomas. This is a verbascum. As you can see, it's absolutely huge. I believe that is a brown-eyed Susan right there. That right there appears to be Echinacea. I think it's mellow yellow, I think. This is the green section. It's got pink accents. So let's see. This right here is green twister coneflower. That is Malva moschata pink hollyhock. That is Winchester. Excuse me, not Winchester. Is it Winchester? Yeah, Winchester Cathedral Rose. That back there is green wizard Rudbeckia. I've got some Benares giant lime zinnias throughout here. And let's see, I got some of those carnations, which is starting to open. I did not think that was going to be that as bright of a pink, but okay, maybe it'll fade a little bit. This particular rose bush is called Clotilde Super. I got that from Antique Rose Emporium. I need to get something just so I can start trellis, so I can start winding it around. This is a brandy punch hibiscus, so that's going to bloom this year. It's going to be nice. And let's go over to this section. Okay, guys, so this what you see right here is Foxglove. Kind of made a mistake on this. It said it was going to be 24 to 36 inches. That's usually including the stalk. You probably can't tell, but the plant, the base of the plant, the base of this plant is about 3 feet tall, and this is the stalk. So we'll see how tall it actually gets. Because I didn't know it was going to do this, I thought it was going to be shorter with a see-through, because it's going to be like a stalk rising. So at the end of this year, I'm going to dig this out and I'm going to put some of it towards the back, and then other ones I'm going to spread around the yard. I see a ladybug, which is good. I know I've had aphids, but I'm happy that I have ladybugs, and I probably will get some more. Okay, so this right here is the green wizard Rudbeckia, which I showed you, but here is a more close-up view. The petals on it are the same color as the leaves. It makes it tricky to see, but I just look for the little black eye. Okay, so this rose bush, this is Winchester. Oh, excuse me. It's Woolerton Old Hall. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. That's what I put in here. Woolerton Old Hall in this side, and also in this side. Woolerton Old Hall, guys. Sorry. Okay, so let me go around the backside so you can see everything. So I've got some zinnias. I think I did zinnia envy in here. And then I noticed there's some bells of Ireland. I see some poppies in there. I need to water this. This is the Clotilde Super. And I do have a peony in here. It's called Green Lotus. It didn't do anything this year. I have some Shasta daisies, like for example right here. So this section has really not started to come alive yet. So, but hey, that's just fine. Okay, so over here, this is the purple section. This is has more blue in it. So as you can see, I've got some blue and breezy flax, which is absolutely beautiful. My alliums have already bloomed and have bit the dust. I've got some bearded iris. You know, those are supposed to be dangerous mood. They're not dangerous mood. It doesn't look like full tide either. I don't know. It's mislabeled, y'all. I've got some phlox in here. I've got some asters in here. I've got zinnias in here, some yarrow. I've got some sugar plum foxglove in here. I've got some heuchera. Nothing is really starting to bloom yet. So, oh, you know what? There is some lupine right there. I'm sure you guys can see the leaves. I actually have some delphinium and stuff in here too. It hasn't started to do anything yet. That is my lilac. I have to start espaliering it this year. These are some things I need to water, like my pawpaw trees, because that's looking a little limp. Let's see. This is the other purple section. This has got more purple in it. Aside from the blue and breezy flax, nothing is really blooming in here. Actually, I do see a bud opening on the Vale Chambeau rose. And that's pretty much it. I've got zinnias and stuff in here. But it's not doing anything yet. This is the white section. Right now, the only thing in the white section that's blooming are the Shirley Temple peonies. I've got some white Asiatic lilies back there. I've got some white yarrow back there. That stuff in the back that looks kind of weedy, that is Genghis Khan, Japanese aster. I have some Shasta daisies in here. I've got some white marigold that's actually putting on some height. My Japanese anemone is coming back. And here is some of that Cafe Creme Foxglove. So now we're back at the pink section. So with the middle garden, let's look at this. So that's my pyramid magnolia. I have got some, let's see, I've got ranunculus down here. I've got some allium. I've got some blanket flower, red mesa. I've got a lot of scabiosa, and I didn't label anything, so I don't know which one it is yet. I've got some echinacea, I think, and stuff. So I gotta set up the watering. This is a much bigger pink lemonade decadence Baptisia. That is another Caroline Constable intersectional peony. Actually, let me do all the middle section first. This right here is Carding Mill. It's David Austin Rose. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see. I've got dahlias in here that I grew from seed. I've got Augustaceae. I can't even find where I put everything in here. You know what? Next month it's gonna really pop. So it'll be a much more interesting tour then. I apologize. This is the other middle garden section. I've got some daylilies. I see some in the distance. I see some echinacea right there. I've added some Augustaceae. I added some Japanese anemones. Let's see. There's even some chrysanthemums from last year that I see some over there behind the hollyhock. There's other chrysanthemums around here. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, wait, duh, it's right here. Hang on. That is chrysanthemum right there. Yeah. And then the last middle section is over here. And let's see, I'm trying to remember where I put things in here. This is Desert Eve Yarrow right here. This got the pop of color. That's another Caroline Constable intersectional peony. I see some marigolds right there. That's a chrysanthemum right there. There's more chrysanthemum right here. And I see some tick seed coreopsis over there. There's another chrysanthemum right there that's really, really big. And so, yeah, I know there's more in here. Honestly, I'm drawing a blank on the name. I see some lemon sherbet snapdragon. It's supposed to be perennial, so we'll see. Now let's go to the Memorial Garden. This is for my paternal grandfather. So this is Desdemona Rose, which is being eaten. I need to spray it. The peonies you see are Green Halo. They did not bloom this year. In the back corner right there, and on this side, it's Snow Country, Dahlia. Good. Hi. Let's see, I see some poppies. I see some green twister echinacea. Looks like there's a phlox that's coming back. I need to add some more stuff to this one, this bed. More perennials. That's a cafe au lait dahlia that I got to plant somewhere. This is the section for my maternal grandmother. It's red, so I've got the Henry Boxwood Peonies. I've got the Tess of the D'Urberville Rose. I don't know. I think that's Echinacea. I've got some Coleus. I've got some, let's see, Celosia, I think it is. Zinnias. I have to work on this section this year too. Because that Tess of the D'Urberville has been really struggling, and I don't know why. This is the section for my paternal grandmother, and that is a really big behind weed right there, I'm pretty sure. Got to take that out. The bearded irises have already bloomed. This is the Charlotte rose, which is supposed to be 4 feet tall, but as you can see, it decided it wanted to be taller. Once it finishes blooming, I'm going to cut it back. It looks like it got black spots, so I'm going to have to spray it, give it some fertilizer, and it should come back. Last year I didn't really have black spot issues, but then again, I remembered to feed it properly. This is, let's see, Peony Riches and Fame. And I've got some lavender, some phlox that hasn't started to do anything yet. I see some balloon flower right there. Let's see. There's some daylilies in here. And I think that's it that's in there. I did plant a yellow marigold at the back because this color section is purple and yellow. And yeah, I need to add, I think, some more purple accents. The Charlotte rose, I mean, the roses on it are absolutely beautiful. Let me see if I can get in here. See? And this is what it looks like when it's unopened. Absolutely beautiful. This is the section for my maternal grandmother. She and I actually have the same birthday, October 6th. So this is a Dutel peony. I thought I saw another bud on this bush somewhere. This is the Desdemona rose, which is totally loving its life right now. That is the Sheffield pink Chrysanthemum, which I may move. These are the Grenadine pink Carnations. This bed is pink with yellow accents. That's another peony. There was another, well, first off, there was a dahlia that was right there that didn't come back apparently. And then there was a chrysanthemum that apparently didn't come back. So that's not really good. But I'm still trying to figure out if this right here is a sucker or what. We'll see. But I'm loving the Desdemona. I think it's just, I just love the sprawling habit. There is a peony under here. I think I'm going to move that at the end of the season to give the rose bush more space. So it can be great. And that peony can be great somewhere else. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for the tour. That's the parterre garden. There's some other parts of the garden, the yard, that I'm working on, but I'll do it in a different video because I think this one's going to be so long. Like I said, next month should be better because more things should be starting to bloom, and it won't be so much greenery. So anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.